Pick one.
Mr. Chen, what do you mean?
A foreign engine, put a nicer shell on it, and the profit triples. Our existing R&D foundation is enough. Now we should grab market share aggressively and expand the company's business. So sign the papers today, stop that money-burning R&D project, and you'll still be the founder worth hundreds of millions. Zhang, the company needs steady growth now. No spare money for your R&D money pit.
Mr. Chen, I was 14 apprenticed in the mountains of western Hunan. In heavy snow, my hands cracked from cold, washing parts in diesel. Have you ever tasted that? I, Zhang, covered in oil and grease, worked day and night for over a decade, not for today to piece together a rebadged piece of industrial junk to cheat our own Chinese people out of their money.
You're the only one with ideals? You're the only one with passion? Can passion feed you? Zhang, wake up. The company needs to make money. Besides, you have no degree, no foreign technology. How are you going to build high-displacement engines? With your pathetic faith?
Yes, on my own. On my faith. Without our own heart, this car is just a soulless shell, forced to walk on its knees, choked. Chinese people must ride their bikes standing tall.
You're being difficult. The agreement clearly states, if you don't comply with the investor's decision, you leave with nothing. Zhang, I'd like to see without Feiyu's money, Feiyu's assembly line, a broke nobody. What can you use to build that precious engine of yours?
As a rider, the results you can get are limited, but the road in manufacturing is long. This road, now, I have to walk it alone. But doing what I love, I'm not afraid of loneliness. Different paths, different goals. Fei is yours now. But the soul of building cars is in my bones. I'm taking it with me.
Zhang, once you walk out that door, you'll be nothing. I want to see without your Feiyu CEO status, what you can actually build.
I watched you sign from outside the door. Are you really just leaving like that? This Fei is the fruit of 10 years of your hard work. And you're just giving it up? The nights you stayed up, the drawings you made, you're really throwing it all away?
Lao Pang, remember when we were kids? When I was 10, I lived in an adobe house. The holes in the roof were bigger than the raindrops outside. My whole life, I was born starting from nothing. At worst, I'll just go back to being 10 years old, back to that rainy day. What's there to be afraid of?
What are you two up to? Mr. Chen sent us. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Old buddy. I'm here.
Mr. Zhang, Mr. Chen has instructed, you may leave, but nothing from the company can you take with you. Mr. Zhang, don't make it hard for us.
Move it, don't make me say it twice.
Get out of the way.
This car. I was 19 when I worked on cars in xianxia for a whole year, saved up 8,000 bucks to buy it. Back then, your so-called Mr. Chen wasn't even in the picture. But this is a car I bought with my own money, so it's only right I take it. Who dares stop me? Move.
Can't you see?
At 19, I rode it into countless mud puddles, chasing reporters' cars for over 60 miles on dirt roads. Today, it's still mine, and no one's taking it. Not bad, this old beauty still got it. Let's get started then.
You chased us for 100 kilometers in the rain, covered in mud, getting on TV. Is it that important?
Getting on TV isn't important. Having the team see me, letting me join the team is what's important.
What if you fail?
If you don't go for it when you're young, you'll definitely regret it when you're old. As long as you give it your all, even if you fail, you won't regret it when you're old. If you have a dream, chase it. Because being brave makes my life more exciting. At 19, I had nothing. Just a fiery passion. Just a love for motorcycles. Today, I'm just as fearless. I can still afford to lose.
He's still that same Zhang Yu. Hey, wait I haven't gotten on yet. What are you laughing at? It's been over 10 years since we've been back here.
Yeah, over 10 years. 10 years ago, we didn't starve here. And 10 years later, same thing. Let me.
Oh my god.
This place is still the same. Not a thing has changed.
Hello, your delivery is here. This place was so hard to find.
Thanks. You, have some food first. It's been a long day. What's wrong? Not eating? While you eat, I need to tell you something.
Go ahead, what is it?
Just now on my way here, I made a bunch of calls. Every machining factory of some scale across the country, I called them all. But, Chongqing Sanjiang Precision, I called 3 times. They hung up as soon as they heard it was me. One in Chengdu, the boss's wife answered. She said Chen Zhuo had already tipped them off. Whoever takes Fei Yue's orders is against Fei Yue. Even a small factory in Zhejiang, I asked through old connections. They said, Mr. Chen has put the word out. They said, Mr. Chen has put the word out. The whole industry is blacklisting Zhang Yu. Chen Zhuo has contacted all of them. Now no one is willing to take our orders.
Expected. I know Chen Zhuo too well. He loves pulling these self-righteous, capitalist tricks. Bullying the weak with his power. But we who have nothing to lose aren't afraid of those who have everything.
But right now, we have no money, no factory, and no people. Even the blueprints are in Fei Yu's safe. What are we going to build with?
Who says all the blueprints are at Fei Yue?
What's this?
A long time ago, I already sensed that Chen Zhuo was unreliable. For the past 5 years, I ran the company during the day, and at night, I was here. HMF.
Yuga, this is the blueprint.
It's not just a set of blueprints, it's my life. The structure of this engine I reference designs from the 60S and 70S from the 4 classic factories. But the intake, camshaft, combustion chamber all recalculated from scratch. I personally calculated every parameter at least 3 times. The night Chen Zhuo was going to sell the core tech, I rushed to delete this blueprint from Fei Yue's servers completely, leaving only this one copy.
Yuga, I finally get it. You started planning a backup half a year ago.
The blueprints are in my head, the passion is in my bones. Can't buy parts? We'll scavenge the junkyard. No assembly line. We'll hand make it the old-fashioned way. Even in this leaky mud hut, I will build a big displacement engine for us Chinese. Alright, feeling better now. Go get some food.
Got it, UGE. UGE, where to find crankshaft steel that can withstand 12,000 RPM? This place is full of scrap metal.
After aircraft engines retire, they're melted down.
Sometimes they don't go through proper channels and end up in places like this. There's so much scrap here. How are we supposed to find anything? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Finding the gems in the scrap pile was the first lesson I learned at 14.
Damn, I gotta get a shot in the butt again. Ouch, UGE, is this alloy steel any good? I weighed it, it's pretty heavy.
Not dense enough. Once it hits 10,000 RPM, the engine blows.
We've been at it for 3 hours.
Turbojet engine turbine disc casing. Top quality. Retired. That's enough. Lao Pang, come here quick.
Found something good, I'm coming.
Where's the boss?
I've been sitting here watching you two rummage all morning. In such a pathetic state. Are you looking for gold?
How can you talk like that?
How much for that decommissioned turbojet casing?
Oh, you know your stuff. It's from an aircraft engine. Originally, it was sent here to be melted down for iron.
Scrap price, 500.
50,000, not a penny less.
50,000? You're robbing me. It's just a piece of scrap metal.
If it's scrap, go find another piece somewhere else. See if you can find a second one. Decommissioned military gear, you can't even get your hands on it through normal channels. If you can shell out 50,000, take it. If you can't, don't waste my tea time. Get lost. Yes.
We don't have that kind of money now. That's your national champion watch. You can't give it away.
10 years ago, the National Road Motorcycle Championship, 250cc class, champion. Those were good times. End. This watch, the dial is gold. Leave it as collateral. I'll take the steel.
Look at you, and you call yourself a racer.
I'll take the steel.
Alright, then take the steel yourself. Come back soon to get your watch back, champion.
This lathe is the second-hand one you bought 10 years ago. Is the precision still good enough?
The machine is not enough, but hands can make up for it. Let's start. Okay. Abroad, they use 5-axis CNC machine tools, with precision up to 1/20th of a hair's width. I don't have CNC. I can only rely on these hands.
50,000 yuan. Steady, you.
Finally, it's done.
I was so nervous. You made it. We really made it.
We Chinese can do it too.
Are we really gonna fire it up today? This is the prototype we've been slaving over for a whole month, using everything we had to build it. If it blows up, we won't be able to build another one anytime soon.
If it blows, we find out why. Whatever breaks, we rebuild. If rebuilding fails, we rebuild again. If half a year is not enough, we take a year. If a year is not enough, we take 3. Besides, I don't think you're that fragile. Ignite.
Come on, our engine, light up, come on, baby. It stopped. I feel like my heart stopped too.
What's going on?
Oh crap. Is it the fuel line not connecting? Or the timing off? Or something else?
What's really wrong? Could it be here? The throttle valve opening is off by 1 degree. The air-fuel mixture is off by 3%. 3% is enough to drown the spark plugs in gas. Try again.
Again, try.
Now.
What's going on? You gay, still no good.
The cylinder head is warm. Even though it's not firing, the friction heat has already made the metal warm.
You gay, your hand.
Come on, wake up. Wake up.
Yes. Holy crap, we did it.
We made it. Someday. I will prove to the world that Chinese locomotives can use their own engines. And be just as good as foreign ones.
Ha ha ha, these sleepless nights weren't for nothing, you.
This is just the first step. We still have to keep working hard.
I'm starting to think more and more that our car-making plan has hope.
It always had a lot of hope.
We're out of money.
How much is left?
Enough for another week of box lunches. The engine is running, but it's a long way from being installed in the car. The frame needs welding. Suspension needs tuning, ECU needs programming. Everything costs money.
The prototype can run, but it can't just sit here shaking on the stand. We need to take it on the road to see what it's got.
Where do we run it? Renting a track costs thousands a day. We can barely afford gas.
We don't need to rent a track. There's a place that not only doesn't charge track fees, but if you win, they give you money.
You're talking about the underground racing scene. You know that place is full of crazies. Those guys bring modified cars to race on mountain roads, mostly amateurs. Some get desperate and will screw you over, and others are taking bets. We're serious car builders, not daredevils.
Pang, don't worry, I've got it under control. Our main goal is testing. Winning money would be nice. If not, I won't go head-to-head with those guys. This car's ugly, but we built it ourselves. We hammered out the gas tank ourselves. The rear swing arm is welded from scrap steel pipe. Even the brake calipers are salvaged from 3 junked cars. Ugly doesn't stop it from running. The frame's center of gravity is 3 centimeters lower than production cars. The rear swing arm is extended by 15 millimeters. This car will grip the road when cornering. What we lack now is test data. The underground race runs every Friday night on the mountain. The track is the mountain road. Hairpin turns one after another. That's the real test. Win a race, get 10,000. If we win some money, it'll be enough to finish the work. Besides, our car doesn't have a body shell yet. We don't need to show it in a showroom. Just get it on the road for data.
The car hasn't been tested yet. What if something goes wrong?
Then we just have to gamble.
You've lost your mind.
No madness, no success, don't worry. I'm a national award-winning driver, after all. Just wait for the prize money.
Night, suburban mountain road entrance.
Hey, nice car. Who tuned it?
What's the point of a nice car?
It's not like hot girls are throwing themselves at me. You're just jealous. It's been years since I was last here. The crowd here must have all changed.
Compared to theirs, our car, it does look a bit shabby.
Whoa, what's this? Pulled from a junkyard. Haha.
What the hell did you say?
Who are you? Never seen you before. Zhang Yulai is here for the prize. Interesting. I'm the organizer. Do you know the rules? Street racing on the mountain pass. From here to the scenic overlook at the top and back. 11 hairpin turns. The fastest one back. The fastest takes the prize money plus all entry fees. If you crash and get hurt, it's on you. I don't sign any death waivers. But everyone knows the drill.
I just counted. There are 7 or 8 cars in tonight's mountain race. The biggest threat is that imported bike. It's got a turbo. It's probably scary fast on the straights.
Straight line speed doesn't matter. 11 hairpins. He has to brake below red line at every turn. We don't have to. From the first turn, I'll stick on his tail. Just don't get dropped.
Closed
Night,
course.
mountain road.
Do not attempt.
Your
Always
bike
obey
isn't gonna
traffic
fall
laws.
apart while riding, is it? It'd be hilarious if parts start dropping off. Go.
This is the first hairpin. I can't slow down. Here's the turn. I need to keep my center of gravity 3 centimeters lower. The swing arm is 15 millimeters longer. Other bikes can't lean this far. That's my edge to win. I knew you wouldn't push it to the limit in the corner. Because your frame is too soft, your rear wheel's probably already getting loose. This time I'm cutting in from the outside. Push harder. Still in the middle of the pack. They brake, slide, and turn. I'll slice in at the smallest angle. Turn without braking. My bike is more stable in the corners than theirs. Can lean lower. They have to brake before the turn. I just ease off the throttle. Let engine braking do the work. Using the drop in the bike's center of gravity, I can tighten the entry line to the shortest.
3 down, 2 to go. 1 more.
Closed road, do not attempt. Please obey
Last
traffic
turn,
laws.
he's on the inside. I'm on the outside. There's gravel on the inside of the turn. He knows. So he doesn't dare push it to the max. Sure enough, he eases off the gas a bit. The car shifts a bit to the inside, but he doesn't dare fully commit. I'm going to cut back from the outside. Get through the turn a car length shorter than Yamada. Time to go. Final straight. Go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That junker's no joke.
Our junk heap of a car blew turbo Yamada away.
This car corners faster than me. It's not the power. He can lean harder than my car can handle. And it's fast on the straights, too.
What car are you using? I can't even recognize it. Domestic, we built it ourselves.
Nice, awesome.
I'll reorganize a race for you. Count it up. Enough for titanium valves? If not, come back next week and run again. If it is, order tomorrow.
Enough.
Night, Su Qing's apartment.
Su Qing, open the door. I know you're home. Stop playing dead. I rode up the mountain. On that winding road, a Hongguang almost swerved me into a ditch. Eating takeout again? Is the food in your fridge growing mold?
What are you doing here?
Last Friday, a legend appeared on that mountain road.
Want to know who? Don't keep me in suspense. Spit it out.
Fine. You're the boss. A guy came driving this car. Guess what it looked like? Just this thing. The exhaust was a homemade bent pipe. The rear swing arm was welded like a patchwork job. It wasn't even painted.
How did it run?
Humph. Guess. It beat Turbo Yamada. On that last hairpin, it took the outside line. You're a pro racer too. You know how impressive that is. The outside arc is longer. Centrifugal force is greater. Most people can't do it. He leaned in. His knee sliders were throwing sparks. The rear wheel never lost traction. He overtook Yamada by a car length at the line. I stood there, watching him cross the finish line. That lap time on the timer. I tell you, I've raced that road no less than 50 times. Never seen anyone run that fast. They built the car themselves. They made the engine themselves. They welded the frame themselves. Even the brake calipers were pieced together.
Built it themselves.
A guy named Zhong Yu, brought a heavyset guy. 2 of them hand-built it in some broken-down factory. Zhong Yu himself is a racer. He raced in the national 250cc class.
Zhang Yu.
What? You know him? They're coming back next Friday. Do you want to come watch?
No. What? I'd stand in the crowd, watching others lean into turns, watching others cross the finish line. I've never been a spectator.
You can't keep living like this. Eating takeout every day, watching replays, and wasting away by yourself.
You said they're coming next Friday.
What about it?
I'm not going to watch. I'm going to compete too.
You're going to compete?
You haven't ridden in 2 years. He might be faster than me.
Su Qing is gonna run the mountain. Holy crap. Su Qing is gonna run the mountain.
Hey, look. That's the car.
That's the one that straight up beat Yamada last week. Looks so beat up.
Yuga.
There are twice as many people tonight as last time. I can actually set up this race for you.
More people means more prize money.
Here we go again. Tonight, it's not just me. That guy didn't show last week. He's done the cross-country rally. A reckless one.
Thanks for the heads up. Hey, come here, I need to tell you something.
Who's that girl? Something's off about her.
Introduce me. Su Qing, former professional driver. She's raced in the national championship. She finished second in the women's yearly points. She's racing tonight too. Second in national points. Impressive. She crossed the finish line. She crossed the finish line.
Zhang Yu was the first to cross the finish line.
Champion, champion, champion.
You're Zhang Yu.
Yeah.
Last week, you cut off that Yamada. Took the outside line. You beat them last time. Let's see if you can beat me this time.
Let's try. All right, all right. Don't just stand around. We're about to start. I won't repeat the rules. Head back to the hilltop lookout. First one back gets the cash. The road's already closed. If you crash, there's an ambulance. But remember, buy your own insurance. The geometry of the mods is pro level. Amateurs can't tune that.
Haven't raced in 2 years. My hands aren't shaking. Come on. The long lost race.
To beat her, I'll have to do it in the corners. She hits the apex half a car length earlier than me. She opens the throttle more on exit. Her braking point in every turn is a bit earlier than the road conditions dictate. It's not that she doesn't know, seems like she's afraid to change it.
Ricardo lost control.
Speed dropped.
Good chance.
Su Qing is in first place.
Take the inside line for entry. Get low. Stay loose. Same again. Ease off the throttle.
So the rear tire can regain traction. The bike stabilized. But exit speed dropped.
It slid. I saw those pebbles too. But I chose to take the outside line. Even though the arc is longer. But the track is clean.
What's up, you?
Nothing.
Again.
The fifth turn and the last turn. Your braking point. Both are a bit earlier than 2 years ago. You're afraid of hitting the same pebbles. Afraid the rear tire will slide again. You changed your rhythm. But not enough. In the end, you still hit them.
How did you know I crashed 2 years ago?
I happened to watch the race.
You watched that race?
Yeah. The turn where you crashed. There was loose asphalt gravel on the curb. Today, on the last turn, those pebbles on the edge. You must have seen them before entering the turn. And then got scared. Let's go. Go back and order parts.
Zhang Yu.
You guys build bikes, looking for a rider.
You build bikes. When the bike is built, someone has to ride it. I've got nowhere else to go.
Our place leaks.
That's fine. At least there's the sound of engines.
Today's race. Feels like it never ended. Qingje, take a break. You've wiped it 3 times already, you're gonna wear it out.
Titanium exhaust headers change color on the first run. If you don't clean it, you can't see where it changes color.
Huge. Look. Qingje is just like you.
Watch your mouth.
Hehe.
Lao Pang, did you replace the gas cap seal?
Done. Fluororubber. That thing with 3 lines on your drawing. I made a trip to the rubber factory and asked them to make a mold.
Then I'll take it for a spin today. No wobble. From idle to 10,000 RPM, no resonant frequency in the frame. Those reinforcement ribs Lao Pang welded are working. Nice. The bike stops steadily. No tail slide. No sideways skid either. Your turn.
Let me ride.
You're the rider anyway. This bike was built not for me to ride. I build it. You ride it. Come on. Give it a try.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
You're not using that clunker this time.
That clunker's shell is retired. This is the newly built 820 kk.
Yo.
Well, if it isn't Su-Ching.
I heard you hit the mountain last week. I didn't believe it. Su-Ching, once ranked third nationally, coming to some no-name race to grab prize money. 2 years, no show.
And you show up riding this?
Looks like something picked from a dumpster.
What did you say?
No need to argue. We'll settle it on the track.
Oh. So you're the one who won the national championship back then. And then got kicked out of your own company.
You two are a perfect match.
A washed-up, sidelined racer. And a broke loser who got nothing.
Paired up.
So cocky. Ignore her.
You're Lu Wei.
You know me?
No. Normally, I remember everyone who makes it to the podium. Those I don't remember either never made it to the finals or never qualified. This bike uses our own engine. The crankshaft is hand-filed from aircraft steel. The frame was welded by ourselves. 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. The max lean angle in corners is 6 degrees more than production bikes. She's riding a bike from the big 4 Japanese manufacturers, a stock bike you can buy off the lot. Our bike, every single part we built ourselves. Show her what you've got.
Go, Ching. You got this.
That handmade junk. Let's see her crash.
Easy, no need to push hard for the first 10 kilometers. Just keep up. Aim for the middle inside line at the entry point. She's too eager. Running like this for the first 10 kilometers. This is only the second hairpin turn. I need to maintain my own pace. Third place.
Su-Ching is third, very stable.
Fifth hairpin turn. Last week, same spot.
Swing arm extended by 15 millimeters. Centrifugal force distributes load to the rear wheel, 7% more than stock. Same corner, same speed. When others' rear wheels slide, ours still grip.
Go for the middle outside line. The track is clean there, no gravel. You said, increase the lean angle. Our bike can hold. Good, no loss of control. Corner exit speed is much faster than last week.
She made it through that corner. She made it. Ching is awesome.
Today I'll show you who's the real coward. The rear wheel can't hold much longer. Then let me turn up the heat. It's not about overtaking.
It's about putting pressure on Lu Wei.
How did he catch up? Didn't I shake him off last turn? She entered the corner too aggressively. This is the moment. Cut in. Just a light touch. And her line will fall apart.
Su-Ching is second, she passed Lu Wei. The straight. It's finally here.
She's chasing me on the straight. With that gap, how is that possible?
Holy crap.
She's eating imported tuna bikes on the straight.
Yuga, we did it. Our car, we did it.
Mr. Chen, there's something it's about Zhong Yu.
What could he be up to? Did he go to the scrapyard again to pick up junk?
No. He built a car. In last Friday's mountain road race, he beat everyone.
A piece of junk car he put together himself beats several modified cars. Big deal. Can it get a license plate? Can it be mass-produced?
Mr. Chen, some people in the circle say that car used a domestic engine.
Where is he now?
Still in that old factory, the abandoned garage on the edge of town. He's been renting it for a long time.
Who owns that factory? Find out, no matter what it takes. Take the factory over, leave him without even a leaky roof.
Is Zhang Yu here?
Old Joe, what's going on?
Zhang Yu, I'm sorry. This factory was bought out yesterday with an increased price. There's nothing I can do.
Old Joe, we've been here for 10 years.
And you just kick us out. It's not me kicking you out. The new landlord said it must be vacated within 3 days.
The new owner's surname is Chen, from Feiyue Motorcycles. Chen Zhuo, right? Chen Zhuo. Pang, Su Qing, let's move everything out. Move out everything useful. We can't just sit here waiting to die. Did you get evicted?
Chen Zhuo bought that factory. Now we don't even have a leaky place.
Move it here. The yard isn't big, but let's unload the stuff first. If you can't stay, you can squeeze into my room. There's an old sofa in the living room. Su Qing sleeps in the room. You two can sleep on the floor. Thanks. We'll move out as soon as we find a new place.
Money's almost gone. We haven't paid the final installment for the titanium exhaust. The ECU also needs to be remapped. And now we've lost the workshop. Yuga, where else can we build cars?
I just found a place with a car, and now it's gone.
Is A-kun here? Do you know where Zhongyu lives? What a coincidence, you're all here.
You're the one from last week. What do you want with Yuga?
Last time on the mountain, I didn't drive well enough. My name is Fang Shubai. After the last race, I went back and told my dad that there's this guy named Zhongyu in a leaky workshop, built an engine out of scrap metal, and then beat Sanchuan on the mountain. My dad is Fang Guodong. Guodong Heavy Industry is his.
Guodong Heavy Industry. That top 3 nationally, heavy machinery manufacturer.
I don't really have a racing dream. I just don't want to stay in my dad's office. So I bought Sanchuan and go canyon carving on weekends. Then I met you guys, and I realized that you don't need a big factory to build a car. I told my dad about what I saw on the mountain that day. Your engine beat the modified Sanchuan on the straight. Your chassis in the hairpin turns was so stable I couldn't believe it. Your driver was ranked 3rd nationally 2 years ago. My dad said he wants to invest. Not investing in you personally, but in the blueprints and engine you have.
Do you know Chen Zhuo has blacklisted me across the industry?
I know his little capital can't even touch our family's gearbox. But my dad has a condition. He wants to see a cold start of the engine. After freezing in the cold storage overnight, take it out and start it up on the first try. He says, made in China, being awesome isn't just about talking.
I have confidence.
My dad also asked me to ask you about your workshop. I heard it was taken over today. Guodong has an idle test workshop in the west of the city. It's not big, but it can fit cars. It doesn't leak. Dad, if you don't mind, you can move in first. Here is our lab.
Where's the engine?
It's in the freezer at the back. I'll get a cart to pull it out.
This is the one with the aircraft steel crankshaft.
20
years ago, my master in the workshop welded the same way. After welding, he'd file it down, then smooth it with sandpaper. Back then, we couldn't afford an automatic welder, so we had to light it manually.
Light it.
Cold start successful. Idle stable. Oil pressure normal. Cylinder head temperature curve. Is smoother than several imported engines we tested.
Young man, you have a limitless future ahead. I'll invest in your engine. Use the test workshop as you wish. Money the first batch, 10 million. If not enough, add more. If you need people, just come to me anytime. I won't ask when you'll make money. I'll just ask you one thing. Can this engine go into mass production?
Yug, the camera's on you. No need to be nervous, just treat it like your usual mountain riding.
My name is John Yu. This car is a 580kk. Every single part was made by us Chinese ourselves, including the engine. Today I'll ride it for you to see.
See that? This is an engine built by us Chinese ourselves. Not bought. Not copied. Not second-hand. It's designed, calculated, and crafted by ourselves.
Haven't ridden a bike in 2 years. This bike is the one. That made me decide to put the helmet back on.
Their mass-produced bikes are already online. Guangdong Heavy Industry put up the money. Why didn't anyone tell me?
Mr. Chen, over at Guodong's side. We don't have that kind of pull with them. That guy Fang Guodong doesn't respond to that stuff.
What's the biggest fear when launching a new bike? Not that it won't sell. It's that it's not safe. Go find people to post online. Say his bike's engine blew at high speed. Say his frame welds aren't solid, and the frame splits on corners. Say he's betting with riders' lives.
Mr. Chen, there's no evidence for this.
Don't need evidence, just need people to believe it. One person posts about an engine blow. Then 10 people comment underneath. I've heard about that too. Mine too. Within 3 days. I want the whole internet to know that 500 are in safety hazard.
Are linked together. Pre-orders are almost 5,000 units. 5,000 units.
Yeah, months of working day and night. Old Pang has welded God knows how many frames. Suqing ran hundreds of laps on the test track, all worth it.
Look at this.
580kk test ride video is fake. Insider leak. Engine blows for sure above 10,000 RPM. This so-called insider. Who is this big shot?
I crashed on my own bike. What does that have to do with the 580kk?
Piece of junk, a bunch of idiots.
The frame welding is subpar. This post uses a photo from my test ride last week. The angle is from inside the track. Outsiders can't get that angle.
It's not just 1 or 2 posts, posted on a dozen forums at the same time. Titles are almost identical. All the comment accounts are newly registered. Someone hired trolls to take us down.
Chen Zhua has to be that jerk again.
Means he's scared. The more he pulls these stunts, the more it shows he's afraid. Looks like Mr. Chen is really panicking.
Pre-orders got cancelled. Almost 2,000 units. The comments are all asking if it's safe or not. We're a new brand. People were already hesitant because of the domestic engine. Now,
I've been in manufacturing for 30 years. What I hate most is such dirty tricks. They don't compete on technology, they don't compete on product. They just stab you in the back. Xiao Jiang, I'll be honest with you. It's not that I'm reluctant to spend money, but market confidence has collapsed. Consumers don't believe that your car is safe. No matter how you explain, it's useless. They say, what proof do you have? The project might be stalled for a while. We'll figure something out.
But
then we'll prove it with our lives. The first 100 units of the 580kk, not a single one sold. All sent to the test track. We'll get professional test drivers to run 1,000,000 kilometers non-stop. Every kilometer will be live streamed. Every kilometer's data will be public. If the engine blows, we'll tear it down for everyone to see. What blew, why it blew, how to fix it. If it falls apart, we'll weld it and keep running. And add one more rule. 580kk drivers with less than a year of license not sold.
You gay, this rule.
High displacement is not a toy. If a newbie gets on it, they can't control the throttle. An accident costs a life. Cars are built for people to ride, not for people to die.
Do you realize doing this the cash flow can't sustain it?
I know. But safety isn't explained, it's proven on the road. I believe we'll get through this. As long as enough people are willing to buy, then whether the car is good or bad, they'll find out themselves.
Alright. I'll provide the test track. I'll find the test drivers. I'll buy the live streaming equipment. Xiao Jiang, let me ask you, aren't you afraid that halfway through, a real problem occurs?
If a problem occurs, that's even better. We fix whatever's weak, fix it and keep running. 1,000,000 kilometers will be enough to find all the weaknesses and expose them all.
This persistence, that's hardcore.
Current mileage, 8,000 kilometers, 0 failures. A viewer yesterday said they wanted to see a cold start. Our test driver at 3 a.m. pushed the car out of the garage, -5 degrees started right up. Is that viewer still in the live stream? Please type 1.
The pre-orders went back up 4,000 units.
First 100 units won't be sold, not sold to drivers with less than a year's license, 1 million kilometer death test. You call that bad news? He's killing me with my own knife. I paid for bots to smear his safety. He directly put 580 kk on the trending list. Zhang, you think that's the end? The game has just begun.
Joe Hao. I just got the car the day before yesterday, had the accident last night.
Joe Hao, this is Zhang Yu.
Mr. Zhang, the car is totaled. They said this car is fast in a straight line. I was racing someone on the ring road. I had the throttle wide open. Suddenly a three-wheeler appeared in front. I braked. But it didn't stop. I hit the guardrail and flew over 10 meters. The police said it was my fault. Going 60% over the limit. License held less than a year. Insurance says they won't pay. My mom took all our savings to pay the hospital deposit.
Just focus on recovering. As for the medical bills, we'll figure something out.
Mr. Zhang, this isn't your fault.
What about the money?
Let's save the person first, and find out how he got a car with a license less than a year. How did he buy a car? We need to fix the management issue.
Mr. Chen. Got it. The accident the night before last was on a 580 kk. The rider is Joe Hao. 23 years old. License just 10 months old. Was racing on the ring road. Full blame.
License not even a year. Didn't Zhang set a rule not to sell to anyone with a license less than a year? Go check. Find out where this bike was sold from. If it wasn't through official channels, it's poor management. Either way, this knife can still stab.
Mr. Chen. That Joe Hao is still in the hospital. Should we?
Go talk to him. Tell him Fei Yue will cover all his medical expenses and give extra nutrition allowance. The condition is make him publicly say it was the car's fault.
Mr. Chen. This.
I didn't ask you to fake evidence. Let him say the brakes failed. Let him say the throttle stuck. He's a 23-year-old kid with a broken leg. His family is scraping together money for medical bills. How long do you think he can hold out?
Is the brake even working?
Is the accelerator really stuck? The past few days, everyone has seen it. Some people online are saying our bikes hurt people. That's right. Riders of our bikes got injured.
No matter how they fell, people got hurt. That's a fact.
So I'm not here to clarify today. I'm here to take action. First thing, from now on, if a Xianxia motorcycles rider has an accident, if insurance doesn't cover it, and the insurance company, the legal costs of the lawsuit, we will cover. We will form a legal team to ensure every rider who gets injured during normal riding receives fair treatment. If we lose the lawsuit, the company will pay the compensation. As long as you are riding normally. Second thing, establish a rider assistance fund. Riders who buy our bikes can voluntarily purchase a small mutual aid insurance. Every expenditure will be transparent. All will be used for rider accident assistance. No matter what brand of bike, as long as you ride, if you encounter trouble on the road, you can apply. This money Zhangyu Motorcycles contributes the first donation, Director Fang from Guangdong Heavy Industry contributes the second, and I, Zhangyu, personally contribute the third.
Faced with the accident controversy, the local motorcycle brand Zhangyu Motorcycles chooses to ensure rider safety through systems, rather than shifting blame or staying silent. Its publicly pledged legal aid and rider assistance fund is seen in the industry as a warm-hearted assumption of responsibility. General Zhang, this approach comes at a high cost. Are you afraid?
Yes. But I'm more afraid of no one doing it.
Pre-order reservations across all platforms are exploding. Many comments say that because of our attitude, they are willing to wait. Bro.
Xianxia News reposted our foundation announcement. The whole internet is talking about wild spending.
Going forward, we need to build bikes even better, ensure the quality of our bikes, minimize the occurrence of accidents as much as possible. Zhangyu worked at Fei Yue for over 10 years. From apprentice to founder, then the capitalists kicked him out of the company, left with nothing.
He himself huddled in a leaky, dilapidated factory. Hand-building engines from scrap metal. Somehow he created the 500 GG. Xianxia News even reported it.
The ancients said, talented people are common, but a good judge of talent is rare. I think it's not just that judges are rare, some people are just blind.
That Chen Zhuo from Fei Yue cut the R&D team sells rebranded foreign-used engines. Now he's even paying trolls to smear Zhong Yu. On one hand, a comprador mindset chasing quick money, on the other, from scrap metal creating a beacon of domestic products. The contrast is clear.
Who bought the trending topic? Was it Zhong Yu? Did he buy it? Mr. Chen.
I checked, it wasn't him. The trend went up organically. After Xianxia News reported it, the comments were all spamming that phrase. Within one morning, it shot to number 1.
He is a talented person. And I, Chen Zhuo, was blind.
There are always swift horses, but rarely a discerning master. Chen Zhuo, that sneaky guy who bought bots to sabotage others. Even a snake like him got his comeuppance today. Thank you, Boss Chen, for not keeping me back then. The biggest contribution Chen Zhuo made in his life was kicking Zhang Yu out. This one is too savage. And this one? While he was squatting in a leaky factory hand-building an engine, Chen Zhuo was busy playing dress-up with a used engine. UG, number 1 trending topic. We didn't spend a single dime on bots. All natural, organic trending. The comments section is full of talented people.
I sent screenshots to my dad. He replied with 3 thumbs up.
How are the sales?
Great. Dealers across the country are restocking. No worries about selling. You gay. Right now, taking this opportunity, shouldn't the 880kk make its debut? A more powerful version, engine power upgraded, chassis fully optimized, and details more refined. Let's ride this wave of popularity and hold a launch event. Shake the industry again.
I agree. If we don't use this heat, and wait until it cools down to launch, the effect will be 10 times worse. This is the best time.
Let's not announce the 880kk yet.
Such a good opportunity.
The significance of the 880kk is not just better performance, it's meant to conquer higher level tracks. The timing of its release shouldn't be to ride on trending. It should be when it truly proves itself. The trust people have in us was earned through millions of kilometers. It's built on our commitment to rider safety. The 880kk has to take the same path. Let it break out on its own, then give the industry a little shock. Also, take this chance to fight back.
The buzz is still building. Now we hold a press conference. It's the perfect timing.
Chen Zhu's sales data, I got it. Their orders this month were cut in half. Several dealers have already posted announcements of suspending cooperation.
The more anxious he is, the more mistakes he makes. Is this bike ready?
Both are ready. Power, curve, brakes, tire pressure, all have been rechecked. No problems.
That's fine. Hello everyone, I'm Zhang Yu. The former founder of Fei Yue Motorcycles, now the head of Zhang Yu Motorcycles. Many people have been asking me lately. You and Chen Zhuo, whose bike is better? I can feel everyone's curiosity. Actually, I really want to know too, but I don't know right now. Is the bike any good? It's not built by online shills, not by paid trending topics. It's earned on the track. Practice is the sole criterion for testing truth, what truly proves it is on the track, not behind the keyboard. So today, I am here in the name of Zhang Yu Motorcycles, to Fei Yu Motorcycles, publicly propose a product showdown. Use our motorcycles to challenge any motorcycle under Fei Yu, any model, whichever model Fei Yue chooses. And the venue is also chosen by Fei Yue. I'll race myself.
That's a declaration of war.
Oh my god. You is so cool.
Mr. Chen, will you accept the challenge?
Mr. Chen PR says the buzz has already hit number 1 trending across all platforms. Netizens are pushing us to respond if we take the challenge.
If we don't, the whole internet will say Fei Yue is scared of Zhang Yu. A guy we kicked out calls us out publicly and we don't even dare to respond. What do you think the dealers will think? What about the consumers?
So what if we take the challenge?
Responding is losing, not responding is also losing. I underestimated Zhang Yu. We'll fight. Pick the Yulong 330 it ran in the semis. It can still compete. The race is split into 2 sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. the ratio of curves to straights on the track. Balance it out. Don't let his cornering chassis keep having an advantage. Notify R&D, tech department, team manager and legal team all come to my office. Also find out which hotel Zhang and his team are staying at. Get it clear, don't skimp on the cost.
Mr. Chen, you're not planning to. Who do you think will win?
I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. The essence of this race, isn't it just the old Zhang versus the current Zhang?
Yulong 330 shows its skill. Off the line driver Lao Li, with his veteran experience, in the first 3 corners maintains about a half-car length lead. Starting from the 4th corner, the 500k gradually shows its advantage. The gap in the corners is eaten away bit by bit. Every time out of the corner the 500k gets on the throttle earlier, steadily closes in on the straights. The distance to the Yulong 330, here comes the 500k, with a steady lead, crosses the finish line first.
500k is awesome.
Morning session. Zhang Yu's bike wins 500k versus Fei Yue's flagship wins.
2 words, badass. 3 words, totally badass. Keep up the same pace this afternoon as this morning. Today we can make Chen Zhua lose all his face.
This afternoon, we play it safe. Give Yulong 330 no chance.
But the driver Chen Zhua found is actually pretty good. It's just the car that's no good.
Jean, where are you going?
Never mind. I'm not hungry. I'm going to check the car.
The brake fluid line has been cut.
This is definitely sabotage. That's so low.
Su Qing, go get the spare car. Recheck all the connectors, brakes, fuel system, electrical circuits. Don't miss any joint.
I just checked the spare car. Brakes are good. It's ready to go.
Shu Bai, go pull the surveillance footage. Check that repairman who let him in.
Why do you look so pale?
I've got a bit of an upset stomach.
Then how are you going to ride?
Su Qing, this afternoon's race, you're up.
Can I?
She can. Before, on the mountain road, she used an unfinished prototype. Now she has a 500k production bike. She's done many laps in testing.
Qing, you haven't eaten yet.
I have glucose shots. I'll be fine.
Zhang, you can't get away. Where did this woman come from?
No idea.
Good. What's a female racer gonna do? Lao Li, just take it steady this afternoon and bring back the win.
Haven't raced on a professional track in 2 years. But muscle memory doesn't forget. Zhang Yu said, this bike's rear swing arm is 15 millimeters longer than the production model. Same corner, same speed, the rear wheel has more grip than the competition. My maximum lean angle is also greater than Lao Li's.
Right off the bat, you take the outside line.
Cutting me off like that? Your skill and guts are rare anywhere.
Winning was expected.
You guys, look. The live stream just broke the platform's sports channel record. And Su Qing, someone wants you to shoot a commercial. The sportswear brand came in before the afternoon race even ended. They already sent it.
I've spent over 2 years alone in a rented room. For the first time, I feel like I'm not alone.
How many dealers have pulled out?
60%. The rest are waiting to see. They say if sales don't pick up next quarter, they'll pull out too. Mr. Chen, there's one more thing. A few key suppliers, the ones who signed long-term contracts with us, their legal department sent a letter this morning, saying they want to renegotiate the contracts. Their reason is that the brand image has been damaged, which has caused a lack of confidence in the channels.
Everyone kicks a man when he's down. One by one, they usually act like my brothers, call me all buddy-buddy, but it's all bullshit. I didn't lose to Xianxia. I lost to myself. If I hadn't driven him away back then these trending topics, these sales, the TV reports, would all be mine, all mine.
What does he have to do with you? Seriously, what's the matter with you? You're always acting crazy.
Oh.
Mr. Zhang, we manufacture high-performance braking systems. We supply parts for several joint venture brands. We watched your live product comparison stream. It was really impressive.
We run racing events. We organize several major road races in the country. If Mr. Zhang plans to compete in the future, we can provide full race support.
Not long ago, I was eating takeout in a leaky factory. Now there's a line of people waiting to give us money. Life is like a dream.
My dad was right. These people are here for the 502k.
Has your braking system been adapted for 4-cylinder high-displacement engines?
It has been adapted for a few imported models.
So, Lao Pang, bring Mr. Li to the tech department. Have our engineers coordinate with them. Mr. Wang, we don't need race operations right now.
Mr. Zhang, with your current fame, strike while the iron is hot and run a few commercial races. Sponsors are lining up.
We haven't raced enough yet. We'll talk about racing when we feel ready. This way, Mr. Wang. These companies can be contacted. Politely decline the rest.
You're the first person I've seen who complains about too many partnerships.
It's not that I'm complaining. Motorcycles aren't phone cases. You can't just slap a brand on and sell them. We should focus on building bikes first. In 4, partnerships unrelated to building bikes will only distract us.
Liu Yang, former powertrain engineer at Feiyue Motorcycles. Yes, I joined Feiyue in the same batch as Mr. Zhang.
Later, Chen Zhuo cut the R&D department. I was transferred to quality inspection for 2 years. After watching that live stream last month,
I wondered if I could join you.
I remember you at Feiyue recently. You were in charge of eddy current simulation. That was your work.
Mr. Zhang, you remember?
I remember. Did you participate in Jiangyu Motorcycles' million-kilometer test? Have you seen the public data?
I've watched every live stream and reviewed the back-end data. I've followed it all. Cylinder head temperature curves, oil pressure stability, I took detailed notes.
Assign him to the powertrain department. He'll work under Lao Pang for a month to get familiar.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Zhong.
I'll work hard.
This month alone, we've hired several new engineers. Plus the people who jumped ship from Feiyue and a few professional technicians. Our talent pool should be sufficient now.
Yeah, you can never have too many talented people.
Not going back to rest.
The 820k's current power output curve is not smooth enough. Between 6,000 and 8,000 RPM, there's a lag. The intake system needs to be redesigned.
The intake manifold flow simulation results you wanted are out. Extend by 3 mm, vortex intensity increases by 12%, but the high RPM range is still not enough.
Tomorrow, make another set. Increase the pipe diameter by 2 mm, length unchanged. If the vortex intensity can stabilize above 15, the lag at 6,000 RPM should be eliminated.
The trending topics online have mostly died down. A few weeks ago, the whole internet was talking about us. Now even that 1,000-mile horse meme is gone. Are you a little disappointed?
I think it's you who's disappointed, kid. No more drama to watch.
Hype is just a passing wind. When the wind comes, even pigs can fly. When the wind stops, only birds are still in the sky. The 820kk engine. 5 years ago, in the old Feiyue factory drew the first line. At that time, there was no investment from Guangdong, no equipment, no one believed in it. I just drew it myself, calculated myself, welded myself. Now we have everything, so there's no reason to not do well. We have enough market share domestically, but our overseas awareness is still lacking. I want to make the 820kk the best I can. Then go to a bigger stage, and compete with truly strong opponents abroad, face them head on.
You is right. Our stage is bigger. We don't have time to deal with that bastard Shinjua, argue pointlessly.
Let's go. From the muddy roads of Xianxia to the winding mountain roads on the outskirts, every road we've traveled is preparation for the future. But if the world can't see our domestically made vehicles, that would be a pity. We have to ride them out, let everyone hear the roar of xianxia engines. Everyone, I asked you here today because I have an announcement. We've decided to officially sign up for next year's WBK World Superbike Championship. A team from xianxia. xianxia rider, xianxia made engine, xianxia made bike.
Zheng Yu has lost his mind. WBK is the world's top motorcycle racing series. The big four Japanese manufacturers have been at it for decades. Admirable courage, but reality is harsh. Just showing up is a win.
Are you sure about this? WBK isn't a mountain road race. It's not playing house with someone like Chen Zhuo. You're going up against established manufacturers, whose racing divisions have existed longer than your company.
Think it over.
The live chat's really active today. Some support, some doubt. Let me read a few. This netizen says, Zhang Yu, how are you going to compete? Their R&D budget for one bike could feed your whole company for 10 years.
He's right. We can't match their budget. But budget isn't the only variable. Our engine specs come from countless hours of practice. They say practice is the sole criterion for truth. That sole criterion gives our team confidence.
Another netizen says, just showing up is a win. You're just going to be a backmarker, anyway. Maybe you'll win in a few decades.
Backmarker? If it were just to take a lap on the track, and tell the world we were here, I wouldn't go. I'm going to win. If not this season, then the next. But definitely not decades from now.
That sounds tough. But can tough put food on the table? Support Zhang Yu. Keep your expectations low. Top 10 would already exceed expectations.
Zhongpeng special drink. I think Zhongpeng should sponsor them. Take on Orange Bowl.
A netizen says let Zhongpeng sponsor you. Take on Orange Bowl. That one's getting a lot of traction. But it's probably a joke.
Netizens are better at finding sponsors than I am.
Did you watch that live stream where they read comments just now? The one about Zhongpeng's special drink? It got pinned as the top comment. Their official account actually replied under it. Got it.
You're kidding. Take on Cheng Yu head to head? Especially in a tournament like WBK.
Hello, Mr. Zhang. I'm Zhao Ming from the marketing department of Zhongpeng's special drink. We saw the news about you announcing your WBK campaign. Also saw that online comment about us in Qingnu. Honestly, that comment was really just a joke online. But after internal discussions, we felt that joking aside, we could contribute to this event. Not sponsorship or naming rights for a team. We can't match Qingnu's level of pricing, but we want to support in another way. Invest in this race. 1 million. It's not much. Externally, it symbolizes a perfect score. Supporting xianxia motorcycles on the world's top stage to achieve their own perfect score.
I'm actually a bit moved.
1 million in a tournament like WBK isn't that huge, but the meaning of a perfect score I really appreciate it.
That's exactly why I came for this meeting. We've also watched your 1,000,000-kilometer test livestream, saw how you addressed safety issues, the founder himself running the test, the company guaranteeing to back the riders, and even being the first in the industry to set up a foundation. These things made us feel that this conveys more meaning than spending big money on prime ad spots. A xianxia motorcycles brand that builds with heart, and a Chinese beverage brand that works with heart, share the same starting point.
Looking forward to working together.
Looking forward to working together, Mr. Zhang. Looking forward to Xianyu Motorcycles' performance.
Online, most people still say we'll finish last. They think we're just going to be a spectator.
Even being a spectator is a way of running. Over 10 years ago, I fell on that muddy road in western Hunan. My face was covered in blood.
What did you say?
I said, if you don't strive when you're young, you'll definitely regret it when you're old. Over 10 years later, I still hold that same belief. If we don't try, how do we know if the Chinese people can stand on the podium of the world stage?
Yeah, just having the world see our bikes on the track is already great.
Proposal for technical rule revisions for the new season. Given that recent safety hazards caused by multiple displacement violations, the organizing committee suggests re-reviewing the maximum displacement of participating vehicles. The proposal suggests the displacement limit for new season entries be adjusted to 90% of the original standard.
90%. 80,020 cc becomes 738 cc. Our engine's entire intake system, bore-stroke ratio, ECU calibration, everything has to be scrapped and redone.
Chairman Hoffman, this displacement limit proposal, from drafting to voting, how long did it take?
3 weeks. The committee believes it's necessary.
3 weeks? Our team registered exactly 3 weeks ago. Isn't the timing a bit too coincidental?
This is the result of the committee's careful consideration. Do you accept it? If you don't, you can withdraw. There's always the next one.
No. This time, Zhangyu Racing will see it through. No matter how the displacement changes, our car will definitely be on the track. Redesign the displacement from scratch. Redo the intake system. Recalibrate the ECU.
Change the bore-stroke ratio. The entire cylinder block mold has to be remade. The CNC machine's memory can only store 3 sets of road parameters. It's already full. Either delete an old set, or input them one by one manually. Only 11 weeks left.
Are you sure you want to delete it? The data can't be recovered.
Deleting that is the old Wuling 100RR parameters. Can't use it now.
Increase the bore diameter by 2 mm. The flow intensity went up, but the high RPM range still can't reach the target.
Shorten it by 3 mm. Do it simultaneously with the bore increase. Run the new simulation results tonight. Put it on the test bench tomorrow morning.
Let's eat first, everyone, while the food is still hot.
Coming, Ching.
Hope this race doesn't let down all this. The young people's day and night hard work.
This time, the cylinder head has an extra hand-polished intake compensation slot. The exhaust pipe is thicker than the original.
Intake, fuel supply, ignition, brakes, tire pressure, all monitored online. Data feedback is normal.
From now on, data from every lap will be recorded in real time. Any parameter out of range will be marked red.
The car will be fierce on the track, might be a bit uncomfortable. Keep the stomach medicine handy.
Okay, Mr. Zhang.
At the first corner entry, the braking point is a full few meters later than the 500 RS's calibrated limit.
Minimum corner speed is faster than the previous version. Exit acceleration G-force broke the record.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Real-time data is in broke the record.
God damn it, I'm having braised pork tonight.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make today. The rider for Zhangyu Racing in WBK has been decided. Miss Su Qing will represent our team, riding 880 kk in the new season.
Su Qing is a former national championship racer. She hasn't had any official race records in the past 3 years. Her last race result If I recall correctly, it was a DNF. Director Zhang, what was your consideration in choosing her?
In that race 3 years ago, she lost control on the final corner due to debris on the track. But that was in the past. Now, after hard training, I believe her efforts won't be in vain.
Miss Su Qing, what are your expectations for this race? It is widely believed that Xianxia Racing making it to the finals in WBK would be considered a success.
Do you think you can handle it? Expectations are not something I should talk about here. The track will prove everything.
A female rider in WBK? You must be joking. Su Qing is the one who crashed, withdrew, and disappeared for years. This woman can't even finish the race herself.
Look up her past record. She's just a wasted racer shelved by capital. Zhang Yu is probably a hero succumbing to beauty.
These people are going too far.
These people don't know anything. They just spout nonsense online. How's Su Qing? What do they know?
I didn't expect this. I'm sorry I signed you back then. It was because of your skills and experience. But this time, publicly pushing you into such a controversial position, I'm responsible for this. I should have thought it through more carefully.
Zhang Yu, before this, I was alone in my rental apartment.
Eating takeout every day. Watching reruns of other people's races on TV. Thought this was it for my life. Then Akun knocked on my door, said he took a prototype car patched together from scrap metal and cut through all the modified cars of Sanchuan on the mountain. I wanted to go try it out on the mountain.
But I was a bit scared at the time. These 2 years, I've been living a miserable life. The only good thing is I've already feared everything there is to fear. I appreciate your trust. And I believe in our car. As for those doubts, I don't need everyone's approval. Not a single one. I'll make them see clearly with my results on the track what they were wrong about today.
Zhang Yu, oh Zhang Yu. You beat me in car building, you beat me in the market. In the end, you'll still fall on the track. Not fall on the car, but fall on your choice of people. Back when we were at Feiyu, you were like this, thinking whoever has passion can make things happen. Passion can't fill your stomach. World-class competitions are for the capable, not for the useless. I'm waiting to see how you'll end this.
I used to only see these people on TV broadcasts. Now I'm sitting right next to them. The track is half again as wide as the pro tracks back home. The curves are completely different. I've only run a few practice sessions. My familiarity with the racing line is nowhere near the level of the others. Let's take the conservative outside line. Avoid the congestion.
Chinese driver Su Qing takes the safe line through the first corner. But at the WBK level, conservative often means giving up the lead. Performance on the 880 kk straight is still outstanding, but every corner, Su Qing's turn-in point is always a bit earlier than the optimal line. A few cars take advantage and cut inside to overtake her. You can see she's still adapting to the rhythm of this track, but the 880 kk's straight line acceleration is really impressive.
Final lap. Must take the outside line well on the third to last corner.
Just get through it and we're good. If I get through, I can still fight.
P39.
This result doesn't do justice to your hard work. Look back at the replay.
On the third corner, your turn-in point was 2 meters early. The front wheels rode up on the white line on the outside edge. Not enough grip from the tires. In the last 6 laps, your line got closer and closer to the inside. But the exit delay through the middle section was too big.
How about the last 2 laps?
The rear data and cornering balance improved a lot.
Earlier, I was too focused on following the practice pace. But as soon as they pressured me, I panicked. It wasn't until the second half that I found my rhythm.
We'll fly back normally and prepare for the next race.
39 might as well have Zhang Yu on camera herself. This speed is like an old lady crossing the street. This is the pride of domestic products.
Let's rationally analyze the value of P39. At least he finished the race. This is the first time Team xianxia has stood on the WBK track. Finishing the race itself is a breakthrough. Progress always takes time. Back then, we also thought the atom.
Today I finally understand. I never realized this before, the significance of this crack. It bears the imprint of a failed past. But the moment I sat on the 820 RRS, I realized that what proves success or failure was never this crack, is the moment I gripped the handlebars with both hands.
Looks like she doesn't need my comfort. She's strong.
This track is shorter than the last one. More turns. I've studied the route repeatedly over the past few days. Straights are still my strength, but I can't use adapting as an excuse in the corners anymore. Those two words can't be my excuse anymore. I can't stay wide on the first corner like last race. I need to cut to the middle line.
Xianxia's Su Qing takes the middle line on the first corner.
Much more decisive than last race. I'm on the inside now.
I need to stay on the 2 cars ahead.
She's still holding back in the corners, but her exit speed is getting faster. On lap 9, Su Qing has moved up to P17.
Passed, now P17.
Can't risk any more.
Hold position first.
P17, going to the middle.
Fastest lap is 0.6 seconds quicker than practice.
P17, Xianxia's Su Qing has shown impressive performance in the second race.
Successfully advances to the next round.
Good performance, very steady this time, keep it up.
Mid-rank. Go back and look at the opponent's data.
Your turning point this race is much different from the season opener. The peak exchange rate at the last turn is lower than the previous race. You managed the condition better than last time. Keep it up. The podium is still far away, but each race we run, we're moving forward.
P17 is so much better than last race. Su Qing's condition is improving. The 820 RRS's straight line speed is really strong.
Be realistic. Maybe getting a mid to high ranking is possible. Don't even think about the podium.
Who would have imagined that 2 years ago he was alone in a rented room, overtaking Yamaha's satellite team on the track?
Settled for P17? Compared to the truly top factory teams, your bike team and riders are several levels behind in every aspect. And you still dream of standing on the podium? Stop dreaming.
Isn't that Chen Zhuo who bought bots to smear Zhang Yu?
Su Qing's condition is improving. The 820 RRS's straight line speed is really strong.
Be realistic. Maybe getting a mid to high ranking is possible. Don't even think about the podium.
Who would have imagined that 2 years ago he was alone in a rented room, overtaking Yamaha's satellite car on the track?
What do you outsiders know? Just wait and see.
This is the longest track of the 3 races. It's got lots of turns and uneven pavement. Can't just copy the pace from the first 2. Gotta find new braking points for every corner. Have to stay on the tail of the car in front for the first half.
Crap, I missed the braking point by almost 2 feet.
Stay calm, Su Qing.
Chinese driver Su Qing, good reaction off the start. But she braked a bit late into the first turn. Affected her line. She's adjusting. Not letting it throw her off.
Gotta fix the shift timing.
That's Su Qing's second small mistake today. Shift timing is crucial through these S's. She lost a position she could have held. Now running in 26th. Not much time left for her to catch up.
This is the only Xianxia car to make it into the finals today.
Su Qing has indeed had more small errors today. Compared to her impressive performance in the second race, she's fallen off a bit. But what matters is she's still in the race. Still has a shot at the final.
That scared me.
Almost had to pack up and go home.
Not bad. At least I made the finals. This next battle is gonna be even tougher.
Got in dead last, P20. Now everyone sees the real me. Guess last race really was just luck. Predicted to be last in the finals.
First time racing, making the finals is pretty good.
Just don't finish last in the finals. Not asking for much.
Last improvement was just luck. Finishing last twice in a row is her real level. From the bike to the team to the driver. None of it compares to a real factory team.
Nobody thought xianxia could make top 20.
Actually, it's not bad. Hope she can be consistent in the finals.
Never dreamed of the podium anyway. Finishing is victory. TH.
Ugh.
Just wait till she embarrasses herself in the finals.
Is it our car's problem? Or is the setup off?
On the fifth lap, entering the corner, the brake pressure was set half a click too high. The front wheels started slipping as soon as I turned in. I didn't dare push harder. Then my rhythm got thrown off for a bit. After I got it back, the last few laps data were actually pretty good. Let's review the footage and do a debrief later.
I thought she'd be down, but she wasn't. The gearshift delay on lap 13 wasn't a transmission issue. There was a bumpy section right before that. Your revs dropped fast. Your left-hand shift timing was affected.
On that downhill section, I was trying too hard to use engine braking to slow the car. Instead, it messed up my throttle transitions.
We got the venue for the finals. I compared the data from the first 3 rounds. This track is shorter than the others. What's more, there are fewer turns than in the previous races. And the final straight is longer than the one at the second venue. A longer straight means in the final stage, there's plenty of room to accelerate. Our engine has an advantage in the high RPM range. Displacement limits are the same for all cars. But if we can minimize mistakes in the corners, and stay close to the car ahead into the final straight, the game is still up for grabs.
Before the final straight, there are 3 consecutive medium-speed corners. We can't afford to lose positions there. Entry rhythm needs to be steady. As long as, when we exit the last corner, we're still on the rear of a few cars ahead, our engine won't lose out on the straight. Su-Ching, you've already run dozens of corners in the previous races, you've faced the opponents on the track. Enough data. In the finals, drive at your usual pace.
On that last straight, I'll be waiting for it. I've already made all the mistakes from the first 3 races. Starting half a meter late costs you positions. How do you recover when you lose your shifting rhythm? How to coordinate the throttle on undulating terrain? I've got it all in my bones. This track has few turns, the final straight is long. As long as I don't lose positions in the turns, the straight is home turf for the 880 kk. For the first turn, I chose a conservative line slightly outside middle. Avoid the congestion at the apex.
Chinese rider Su-Ching still took the safe line in the first turn.
Compared to the rawness of the first 3 rounds, her start this race is much more relaxed. It's not slow, it's confident. Su-Ching's line is completely different from the previous races, tight and composed. She's been staying close to the back of the leading pack. She can keep up just fine. Seize the moment. Overtakes 2 on the outside at turn 12.
Su-Ching is now in 3rd place.
Rider Su-Ching's improvement is unbelievable.
Ching is amazing. Queen, total queen. Ladies and gentlemen, now in 3rd place is Chinese rider Su-Ching. This is Chinese racing. At the world's top motorcycle event, a position never reached before.
As long as she holds through the last few turns and that long straight, history is within reach.
Team China is about to create their miracle.
Last 3 turns.
Su-Ching catches up to 3rd. Not far from 2nd place, still a chance.
Take the outside line. Better safe.
She's pushing him. Not a hard overtake. She's closing in using the racing line and engine, bit by bit.
Good opportunity.
2nd. Su-Ching is now 2nd. The last long straight.
The last straight. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
She's swallowing up the Sichuan factory team on the straight. She did it. The xianxia team did it. First time in WBK, with an engine they built themselves. From a position where no one believed in them, they crushed all opponents on the final straight.
I told you. The track proves everything.
xianxia moto is the best.
Finally. I finally see it.
I fought hard in this life. And I've gained something. It's not a wasted life.
I'm crying, crying, crying. Team xianxia is awesome.
I've loved motorcycles since I was a teenager.
Switching, 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 tears in my eyes.
All the numbers have nothing to do with me anymore.
Mr. Zhang, congratulations to you all. Today, the whole internet is talking about your story. A teenager who loved motorcycles and racing now stands on the world champion podium. What do you want to say to those watching the live stream?
I want to say, if you have a dream, chase it like I did. I dropped out of school at 14 to fix bikes. At 37 I left the company I founded. No money, no factory, just a blueprint and sheer grit. 20 years ago I stood on a muddy road in western Hunan. A reporter asked me, what if you fail? I said if you don't fight when you're young, you'll regret it when you're old. Today, I want to dedicate those words to everyone watching this live stream. No matter how low your starting point, as long as your passion burns hot enough, an ordinary person can reach the top of the world. This isn't just a nice phrase, it's the path I've truly walked. If you have a dream, go for it, because being brave has made my life more exciting.